First thing I think I'll talk about is this: Dak Prescott calling off his engagement with his wife because she didn't want to sign a prenup. She's supposedly at this yacht party, joint bachelor party, whatever. And after the party was over, they decided to call off their wedding because Dak wants a prenup. He's the $60 million a year nigga. This is what he gets, $60 million a year. So she's offended from what I'm assuming that Dak would ask for a prenup. But if I'm Dak, I'm offended that you offended. You don't want to sign a prenup, but you love me. If it ain't about the money, why not sign the prenup? So listen, shout out to you, Dak. Don't feel bad. Don't let anybody tell you did the wrong thing, because I'm pretty sure you got advice from the big homie, Jerry Jones. I'm pretty sure you have financial advisors around you saying, look, do not do this. The first thing I think I'll talk about.
So, welcome to Marjorie with Purpose. I was sent this from a viewer and I think it's legit. I completely agree. If you are with someone on the higher income end and they ask you to sign a prenup, I absolutely agree that it should be signed. Why? Oh, I'm kind of lagging. Here's why. A couple reasons why. Before I go into that, make sure you like, share, hit the like button, subscribe. But reason number one, my first thing is, and I want this statement to sink in with some of you. You're not and should not be entitled to wealth you did not help build. And it's not only to women. This isn't only directed toward women. This is directed toward anybody who marries or is intending to marry someone with a higher income than themselves. That is what I believe. And if you didn't build the wealth, and a lot of people don't want to help build wealth, you don't want to build wealth with someone who is kind of starting from the bottom. You hear a lot of these women talk about, oh, he gonna have six figures. You don't want to build with someone who doesn't already have. So your alternative is to get someone who is established that you did not help them build. And the first thing they're going to want to do is protect what they've built. You're not entitled to it. You did not help them build. Male or female. It doesn't matter, whichever way it goes. That's number one. Number two, if this money isn't what you desire, it shouldn't matter if you're being asked to respect his or her finances as theirs. If you want them to trust you, sign it. And just like he mentioned, the brother, I don't know who that is. Dak Prescott, $60 million brother, as he said, wants to protect his wealth from this woman that he barely knows. Understandable. He's like, I want to marry you, but I also want to protect what I've built. And it's reasonable. And she don't want to sign it. To me, says she has other intentions. She has ulterior motives. And I believe that the only people who don't want to have a prenup signed are people who don't have anything to protect. It's just my opinion. And then the third reason I would say, because if this doesn't work and you have things, you have stuff, you have wealth that you've built, you want to protect your stuff and make sure it remains yours if the relationship doesn't last. You want to protect what's yours too. Only people, again, like I said, only people who don't want a prenup signed is the ones who don't got nothing to protect. Because anybody who has built wealth or, built anything worth protecting, they completely understand. You know what? They're not going to argue. They're like, oh, you know what? I will sign that prenup because I want to protect what I built, my businesses, my real estate, my assets. I want to protect that too. So it's reasonable to people who have built something. The only ones that don't want to sign a prenup is the ones who don't got nothing to protect. Makes sense to me. So those are the reasons I would say to sign a prenup. You're not entitled to things you didn't help build. If you're not after the money, then you shouldn't be offended for the person asking to protect what they've built. And if the relationship doesn't work out, you also want to protect your own stuff. And yes, have a lawyer look over a prenup. Don't just sign willy nilly. Have a lawyer look over it and explain to you all the terms on the prenup so you understand what you're getting into. But there's no reason there shouldn't be an argument. I didn't help you build it. You absolutely have the right to protect it. What a man said. That's why it's good to find someone before the money. I guess easier said than done. Yeah, because as I mentioned, a lot of these, mostly women, men don't care so much about what women have, but a lot of women are deciding, oh no, I didn't want no broke. I want somebody with all these money. So you get somebody with the money, and then when he wants to protect it, it's a problem. You can't have it both ways, honey. You got to pick a side. Okay? Either you're going to help a brother build, y'all come up together, build a wealth together so that you're entitled to it because you can say I helped him, we helped each other, he helped me, we helped each other build this wealth, so you are entitled to a portion of it. Or you get someone that built it on their own or built it with someone else and you're not entitled to a dime. It's just as simple as that. But you got to pick one. You can't have it all. You can't have it all. Especially if you love the individual. If you want people to believe you love the individual, the person, then you have to be willing to say, you know what? My hands are off the money. The money is yours. And while you're in the relationship, if you are gonna be in this relationship with someone that has already built wealth, build your own empire. Build an empire for yourself. Start a business. Start some investments. Learn how to work the money the way the person you're with works the money. Learn for yourself so that you have cushion for yourself. If things don't work out, then you are entitled to what's yours, to what you built in that relationship. You don't have to get a cut of what the other person has built. You can say, you know what, I built this in my own name, in my own time, with my own blood, sweat, and tears. And people figure things out in these kinds of relationships. If the person you're with is willing to sponsor your endeavors, then take it as such. But sign the prenup. Shut up and sign the prenup. Don't fight it. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Tell me your opinion. Would you sign a prenup if someone asked? If someone you're in a relationship with is wealthy, asked you to sign a prenup? I would personally. My husband and I, praise the Lord, we built ours together. Been married since I was 19 and he was 20. So whatever we have, we've built together. But if for any reason I got to him and he already built everything and he asked me to sign a prenup, sure, why not? I'm going to build my own anyway. I'm going to have something that I built with my own sweat and tears so that I don't have to get a cut of his. I think that's the smart way to go. But I don't know. Let me know your thoughts, how you feel about it. Email me, purpose@burningheartscoaching.com if you want help with dating, relationships, mediation. Let me know. I'm happy to help. Otherwise, that's all I got for today. Blessings to you.